News OK TV coming at you this week from the Dead Center Film Festival. It's the 10th anniversary of Dead Center Film Festival.
That's right, and some big names are here. Spike Jonze and Matt Hoffman are here to promote their new movie.
Everybody's heard of those guys, but there's a local film production company making its debut at this film festival, and it's making waves around the country.
And another festival was here in Oklahoma to show off its smooth sounds of jazz. That's all coming up on News OK TV.
This is News OK TV.
This is News OK TV. Welcome to News OK TV, where NewsOK.com comes to your living room television. I'm Dave Morris.
And I'm Angie Bruss. We are down here in downtown Oklahoma City for the 10th annual Dead Center Film Festival kickoff.
That's right, we're actually on the streets of downtown Oklahoma City. We're here on Wednesday night where the kickoff party is going on inside. You were in there just earlier talking to the Dead Center Film Festival officials about all the big names and including a unique preview party that they have this year.
We're here with Adrian and Tracy, who can tell us all about Dead Center. Tonight is the kickoff party. Tell us what's happening, what people can expect.
Well, if you come downtown, we've blocked off the street in front of Red Prime Steak between 4th and 5th Street on Broadway, and everyone can come out. It's free. Bring the kids. There's BMX bikers jumping off ramps. There's roller girls rolling around. There's even our programming director, I think, is on a Razor scooter out there right now. Biker Fox is in town from Tulsa, and among other things. So ride your bikes down to Automobile Alley. We have a VIP party for the people who hold all access passes for the festival, and those people are enjoying some lovely Stella Artois donated by our sponsor. And then here at Red Prime Steak is where the VIP red carpet party is happening tonight. And tickets are $100, and we still have a few available at the door. But people can expect to come in and buy auction items that will knock your socks off. Things like a backstage VIP tour of the TV show The Big Bang Theory in LA. The silent auction, this is all basically just a fundraiser to raise money for Dead Center, but also kick it off in a very fancy way, because we also have here, like I said, the screening of Matt Hoffman's The Birth of Big Air is going on outside in the street for free. At this party, we actually have Matt Hoffman, and we also have a producer from his film that you might have heard of named Spike Jonze here in town for our festival too. And this is our 10th year, and we're really celebrating, and he's coming in to help us celebrate, and we couldn't be any more excited.
Tell us about the festival itself. What kind of films can people expect?
Any kind of film that you're interested in, drama, comedy. We have one called Armless about this guy who has an actual psychological disorder, and he doesn't feel whole unless he loses his arms, so he's on a mission to find a doctor to amputate his arms, and it's a comedy. So there you go. You can go online at deadcenterfilm.org, the entire schedule from tonight through Sunday, all kinds of films. We even have a Kids Fest Saturday morning at 10 a.m. at the library downtown here. 7 locations, one of the coolest things definitely happening in Oklahoma City. What we want to do is really get the whole of Oklahoma City to be educated on independent film and to love it, embrace it, because this is a really hip, cool thing for Oklahoma City to have, and it's been sustaining for 10 years, and we want it to go 50, 100 bazillion more years. So come on out and support it.
We've noticed we have our filmmakers leave Oklahoma City thinking Dead Center is the greatest. We have returning filmmakers every year, a huge group of them, and they all fly in from all over the country and sometimes the world to get here.
Very nice, very nice. So Oklahoma's a great place because it's in the dead center of America.
That's correct. You got the name right now. That's what that came from.
There we go. And it's the 10th anniversary, so obviously it's the perfect time to come out and celebrate with other Oklahomans our independent film spirit.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
And as opening night of Dead Center Film Festival continues, we've actually moved up the street, and you can see the big screen behind us where the debut of Matt Hoffman's movie is going to take place tonight, and you got the interview earlier.
That's right. Spike Jonze, who is an Academy Award nominee, and legendary BMX pioneer Matt Hoffman. We sat down with them, chatted with them about The Birth of Big Air. I'm here with Spike Jonze and Matt Hoffman, who have just created, and we are going to see the Oklahoma premiere tonight of The Birth of Big Air, a documentary about Matt Hoffman and how he does those amazing jumps and gets that big air. That's so awesome. I love it. I love it. So obviously this is for ESPN. Tell me, this is a 30 by 30 program or something that they have. Explain to me that.
I think it's a part of it. ESPN's their 30-year anniversary, so they commissioned different people to tell stories about sports that they wanted to tell, and me and Jeff Tremaine, the director, and Johnny Knoxville, our other producer, wanted to tell the story of Matt and so this was our opportunity to tell a story about our friend who's been a big influence on us.
Really? Okay, so how did you guys meet? How do you know each other?
Just through BMX in the early days. Spike, like the people that really kind of really expressed the like the culture in the community that created BMX was the magazines, because we didn't have internet or anything, and the people that created the magazines were Spike, Mark Luman, Andy Jenkins, Jeff Tremaine, and so they really they were the people that kind of spread the gospel, what we're about and everything, and they've always been heroes of mine, and so it's like it's pretty wild to be able to tell my story through these guys. I mean, through obviously everybody knows how talented they are, so I just got a great opportunity, and it's been pretty much a dream,
I bet. And they are very talented. Now this guy's pretty talented too. So how fun was this for you?
It was well, I think the best thing was going back and seeing all the footage that Matt had. Matt had like 25 years of footage and photos that was just so, just captured all these different time periods and captured what he'd accomplished and what he'd done, and sort of being able to work with all that footage and put it together and sort of tell Matt's story with that, and with interviews of all, from Tony Hawk and Evel Knievel and Danny Way and Travis Pastrana, all these other people that had been touched or influenced by Matt.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Now you're obviously Academy Award nominee for a couple different films, I believe. So it must be kind of interesting to do a documentary, or have you done a lot of documentaries?
I've done some other ones too, yeah. But nothing on somebody as handsome as this one.
Well, all right, Matt. So tell us, you're still doing your big air jumps. You're still doing all this fun stuff, right? So this is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. Are you going to retire? Are you going to have some offspring who will take up the cause?
I haven't. I just started kind of riding it again a little bit. I've been out for about 3 years, or close to it. In October 27th, it'll be 3 years, but. I got hit by a semi truck that ran a stop sign. Out of all things, but so I just been kind of working it back. But this film is, if I needed any more encouragement or just like just inspiration to celebrate with, it's been this film. So it's really been kind of giving me like it's gotten me back on my bike and kind of starting to figure out my game under like the new tools I've built with now. Like with my arm and my body. But yeah, so it's great in many ways for me,
I bet. How many bones have you broken?
I don't know. I mean, it's like, you just, it's not something I really count. It's like, those aren't memories you go, oh, that was fun. So I'm going to remember that one, Right. So I just, it's just, and they're all just small things that happen in a greater picture of what I'm really wanting to do. It's not, I'm not really a sadomasochist. I just kind of, sometimes you have to deal with it to play the way I like to play.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Thank you, guys. All right, so that was a lot of fun sitting down with those guys. They obviously have lots of experience in the film world, and I'm hoping that, I got some good connections. Just kidding.
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of characters such as those two guys down here, and one of those characters we saw just up the street, and we have his story in a second. It's Biker Fox, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. And Toy Gun Films, a local production company, goes to Columbia to shoot their newest film, which is here at Dead Center. That's coming up next.
News OK has a new mobile website, and it works with any internet-enabled cell phone. So you can take News OK with you anywhere. View the full articles, look at the photos, all while munching on lunch. And something I'm interested in, videos. Now you can watch News OK videos no matter where you roam. Smartphones, choose News OK Mobile.
Updated look, easy navigation, videos, News OK Mobile. Dial into News OK's award-winning content, now on your web-enabled cell phone. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Welcome back to News OK TV, where we've dropped the bass. Literally, lots going on out here on the streets. Anyway, Angie, a local film production company is making a waves with its big film.
That's right. Toy Gun Film went to Columbia to shoot this newest film, and it's playing right here at Dead Center. I'm here at Toy Gun Films Productions, and I'm here with Brent Green, who is actually the producer of this production company. And they just did a film called In Tus Manos, which has won some awards. Tell us about this film.
Yeah, we did this film last summer, and we finished it up at the end of 2009 and released it in 2010. And we've been putting it on the film festival circuit, and we just won the Beverly Hills Film Festival last month. We won Best Short Film, and then our lead actor, Santiago, he won Best Actor in the whole film festival. So
wow.
We're really excited, yeah.
Oh, I bet. Tell us a little bit about the film itself.
In Tus Manos is a collection of true stories. These are true stories from Colombia. So we kind of heard this story about a kid who joins a gang. He's from an abusive household, and so he kind of joins a gang looking for some freedom and kind of take control of his life. And he kind of gets into more than he expects, and he gets an assignment to kill a pastor. So it's kind of it's a story that follows his journey. So. Yeah.
That sounds like some heavy stuff. And this film is also going to be shown in Dead Center, which is coming up.
Yeah, we're screening here June 10th at 7:30 at the IAO Gallery.
Wow.
So we're really excited to have it play here in Oklahoma.
I know. And obviously you guys are local Oklahomans right here. And your father, he's kind of following in his father's footsteps. Your father is also a producer, among many other things. So tell us how you got the bug.
Yeah, back in 2002, my dad produced a film called Into the Spear. I took a semester off from college and moved down to Panama for 3 months to work on that film. And then I kind of caught the film bug, and I've just kind of been doing that ever since. So, cool. Yeah.
That is neat. And then you're going this summer to Japan.
Yeah.
For another film. Tell us about that.
We're doing our second production in Japan this summer. So we leave for Tokyo on Sunday, and it's going to be our second project. And it kind of is a narrative story that follows the issue around Injo Kasaya, which is compensated dating. So it's going to be a really cool project.
And this one you're going to be even more hands-on, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. This will kind of mark my directorial debut. So In Tus Manos, I produced that one with my business partner, Jeff Goldberg, and then this one I'll be directing. So.
Nice. Very nice. How exciting. Tell us what Toy Gun Films is all about.
Yeah, the mission statement of Toy Gun Films is to tell stories from around the world that champion moral courage. So we really wanted to focus on films that kind of had an inspiring, uplifting story. And so we're looking at circumstances that, no matter how dark or how bad the circumstances, there's always a chance to do the right thing. So that we're trying to tell kind of uplifting stories that, inspire people, to do good. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck with your new film coming up. If people want more information, what is your website?
Yeah, they can go to toygunfilms.com, and there they can find out information about our next project, and they can buy the DVD in Tus Manos and check it out in case they miss the screening. So.
Very cool. Thank you so much. And those guys are headed to Japan next for their next film. So it's going to be, they're obviously going across the world to do these films. Good for them.
Absolutely. A guy who didn't travel quite as far. He just came down from Tulsa to Oklahoma City's internet sensation Biker Fox. Yeah, Tanner Harriet and Blair Tomlinson caught up with him, and look at this.
My name's Biker Fox. The reason I'm in Oklahoma City is to premiere my Biker Fox movie at the Dead Center Film Festival right here in Oklahoma City. Say, go Biker Fox for the television camera. And when I was the first person in the world to do a front flip on a bicycle in the year 2000. A bicycle, BMX, you name it, I did the first. And then I'm now the oldest. At 52 years old, I can still do a front flip on a bicycle. And I'm also well known because I'm into wildlife and conservation. My movie's about my muscle car business. It's also about the wildlife. And then it's also about me losing weight and eating right. One of the people that's in my movie is the Tulsa Police Department. I tended to believe that a man should be able to ride his bike up and down the street without being harassed or had stuff thrown at him or whatever. And of course my tight spandex, kind of in the colored spandex, kind of got Tulsa's attention. People from Oklahoma are the nicest, sweetest in the whole world. They really are. I love Oklahoma, but we do have some rednecks, and some of my outfits, it's a little controversial to some people because usually mountain bikers don't wear pink and blue and purple spandex, The producer of my movie is Jeremy Lamberton, and he's just a fabulous producer. I've been filming for the last 10 years, and I've got like 700 or 800 hours of film, and Jeremy probably filmed over 100 hours. You know, when you've got 700 hours of film, there's plenty there to make, what, about 50 movies at least? But he's taken the best parts out, taken it out, and turned it into a fabulous movie. It's a very engaging movie, I must say. It's just unforgettable. It truly is. You won't see a movie like this ever in your life. It's unprecedented, it really is. And once you see the movie, your friends are going to want to see it because it's, like I said, you won't forget it the next day like you do most movies, that's for sure. How was that?
And yeah, that's quite an interesting film there. I don't know if I can make that one. What about you?
Biker Fox, he's an original.
Yes.
All right, when we come back after the break, we'll recap the Women's College World Series, which was held at ASA Hall of Fame Stadium.
And if you need a vacation, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, we've got great ideas for trips on a tankful. That's coming up next.
Hello, this is Mary. I can help you.
Hi, my grandma wants to know how to record my show.
Press the guide button on the remote.
Abuelita, toca el botón guide.
Now find your show on the screen and press record.
Ahora busca el programa en la
pantalla.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
ANG News OK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with News OK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon.
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Well, welcome back to News OK TV. We're here at the 10th Annual Dead Center Film Festival. Kickoff party's going on tonight, as you can hear behind us. Well, while Dead Center is the talk of the town right now, there's something else in town that's catching a lot of people's interest.
You know, that's the thing about Oklahoma City. There's a lot going on these days, whether it's the film festival or whether it's softball. And the Women's College World Series recently just wrapped up at ASA Hall of Fame Stadium, and OSU's Mariah Gerhardt, she teamed up with us for some
Very nice
analysis and softball coverage. Here we go. From your PubGo Studios, I'm Dave Morris, and the lady next to me needs no introduction. It's OSU softball star Mariah Gerhardt. Thank you very much for your time today. And we're talking Women's College World Series as UCLA won its 11th national title in softball, beating Arizona 15-9 on Tuesday night to sweep the 2010 Women's College World Series Finals 2-0. UCLA had won 6-5 in Game 1 with an 8th-inning home run from Megan Langenfeld, and she started things off again in Game 2 with a 2-run homer in the first. Was it a mistake to pitch to her, or was the pitch a mistake?
I think the pitch was a mistake. Honestly, from the very beginning, you could tell that Kenzie Fowler didn't have control of her pitches that she had the entire tournament. Her pitches were looking weak, and I really think that pitch to Langenfeld that she took out was a mistake. She kind of went after the pitch before. She threw a changeup for a strike, but I think Langenfeld saw that hard pitch over the plate and just took it the other way, made him pay for it.
And let's hear what the UCLA coaches and players had to say following last night's game.
Proud of each and every one of the members of this team because they were a big part. They were committed to being able to bring back the history and tradition of where we believe we belong, right here in the thick of it, winning a national championship. And they believed from day one. They committed. They were together. They accomplished what they wanted to as individuals, but more importantly, they brought home the trophy as a team.
I was a little surprised, but it was right there, and you just got to take advantage of it, and it just happened. it just went over the fence and it put us up 2-0. And I think that really kind of sent the message that we were here to play, that it wasn't going to be handed to us, that we have to earn it. And we were ready to go from the first inning on.
UCLA hit a home run in 21 of its final 22 games, and that cost Arizona on Tuesday night. The Wildcats fell behind 6-1 after 2 innings, and there was no catching up.
I would say, sadly enough, I mean, Arizona still was able to put up runs and kind of kept fighting the entire game, but it just wasn't enough. They had to keep making adjustments. UCLA started off Leah Macon, and she did a great job for 5 innings. And just when Arizona was starting to figure her out, they brought in Donna Kerr, and Arizona had to turn around and make adjustments all over again. That was actually Donna's first appearance in the entire World Series, so Arizona had never even seen her until that game.
And in the finals, there is no run rule. So you guys are sitting out there watching this game thinking, this is a football game breaking out here with the scoring.
Literally, it was very interesting to hear everyone thinking like, oh, they're going to get run rule in the championship game. And then Twitter updates and word got around that, no, we're going to be here for 7 innings. So it was just a matter to see how many more records UCLA could set in 7 innings, considering that they already set a World Series record for most hits, most RBIs, and most runs in a single College World Series game, and on top of that, having the most home runs in the College World Series as well.
And Arizona coach Mike Candrea has been here before on both the winning and losing sides. Here's his reaction along with the players.
It's always tough to end the season on a losing note, but I think, like I told them, there's many kids that dream of getting to the College World Series and getting into the championship series. Unfortunately, at Arizona, it's kind of a standard, and so you have to learn to deal with it. And I think it's going to make our young kids stronger. I think you have to learn from these experiences, and this is something that you can't teach in practice.
The way this team works, and this year, I mean, it all came together. I think Sarah and I did a great job as seniors to help lead this team to, get to this point and, really bring everyone together and kind of show everyone what it feels like to be in a championship game. And I know this team is just going to be stronger next year, and I expect them at this point next year, but only on the other side.
It was an awesome week, definitely a World Series that I'm going to remember, and glad I was there for every single game.
She plays third base for Oklahoma State. We will see you on the field next spring. Thanks for your time and analysis. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So once again, UCLA prevails as the national champions in softball for the 11th time. Good for them.
Wow. Okay, the wind is really picking up. So if you want to get out of the city, you think, okay, the wind is too crazy here, but I want to stay in Oklahoma. We've got a great idea for you. Trips on a tankful, so you don't go too far, but you still get away from it all. Check it out.
This summer, you can take a trip on a tankful with Frontier Country's coupon brochure to help cut down on getaway costs. Offers include more than 16 tourist attractions and hotels around central Oklahoma. With me here today is Katie Puckett with Frontier Country. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
This is so exciting and such a great idea. Tell me about Frontier Country.
Frontier Country is the central part of the state. It includes the 12 central counties. Oklahoma is broken up into 6 countries, actually. So Frontier Country is just the central part of the state.
Wow,
yep.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you guys obviously have unique events and festivals that Frontier Country hosts. Tell us what some of the different discounts and some of the different places are.
Well, in our coupon brochure right here, we have discounts to, like you said, more than 16 hotels and attractions. Frontier City and Whitewater Bay, of course, the National Cowboy Museum, the Gaylord Pickens Oklahoma Heritage Museum, Stable Ridge Winery in Stroud, and also Tatonka Ranch in Stroud, which is a cool little getaway for the summer. They have great decorated cabins and swimming and fishing and horseback riding, and so it's a great destination.
That's great. And then this is the brochure right here.
Yep.
That is so neat, and obviously it's just filled with different coupons and such. Yeah, so tell me how people can get one of these brochures.
It's completely free, and you go online. It's oktourism.com, or you can call our local number. It's 232-6552. You can just request it on our literature request tab on our website, and so we'll just mail it out to you.
That's neat. So does it cost?
No.
The brochure is free.
Yes, it's completely free.
That is fabulous.
Yep.
How neat, how neat. And then obviously it's trips on a tankful, so that's going to help out with people just doing kind of, not staycations, but just short vacations so you don't have to worry about lots of costs.
I think people want to cut down on costs this summer. And it's not expensive, and especially with discounts. And you might not have thought of places to go right around central Oklahoma. So it may give you some ideas of places to go, El Reno, Edmond, Stillwater, Norman. All of those are within 30 minutes, so it's kind of just a getaway from normal, regular life.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Such a great idea. And what was your website one more time?
It's oktourism.com.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great ideas, and obviously we have some wonderful spots right here in Oklahoma that you can visit without spending a lot of money.
All right, when we come back from the break, smoothing sounds of jazz fill the air of downtown Oklahoma City.
That's right. We'll bring you the music of the Charlie Christian Festival coming up next.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
Dave, it is game time.
Angie, News OK is covering OU and OSU football from all the angles.
With photos, videos, live chats, blogs, and text alerts.
From coaches, players, predictions, and analysis.
With the most sports reporters covering the games.
So you'll never miss a thing.
Stay with News OK for your team's latest news.
Powered by the Oklahoman. News OK, Oklahoma's website.
I look up to you for all the things you do. I hope to be like you someday soon. 'Cause I look
Working hard for every smile. Another reason why Cox is your friend in the digital age.
Welcome to the big leagues of high school sports. Varsity, News OK's new high school sports page, featuring the best high school sports coverage anywhere. Varsity dedicates experienced reporters to all the local schools from Edmond to Norman, and everyone and anyone from Goodwill to Idabel. And Varsity allows you to join the coverage. Upload your photos, join the discussion with the Oklahoman's reporters on their blogs, and follow the Twitter feed and live scoreboards. News OK's new high school sports page, Varsity, the best high school sports coverage anywhere.
News OK, Oklahoma's website.
And welcome back to News OK TV from the streets of downtown Oklahoma City. Dave and Angie here. The Dead Center Film Festival is the 10th annual festival.
That's right, but for the last 25 years, the Charlie Christian International Festival has kept jazz close to Oklahomans' hearts. Some very nice music. I am so glad that we have the Charlie Christian Festival right here in Oklahoma.
And glad we have the Dead Center Film Festival as well, and that's where we've been this week for News OK TV, and that's all the time we have this week, Angie.
I know, it sure is. But all of these videos, you can find them on newsok.com, and then we will be back with a whole new, fresh video lineup next week. See ya.